9, 8.
You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What is up, everybody? We got an amazing show for you tonight. All new comics, same great deals. You're watching Kickin' It. Onrie on time. Thank you, Jay. I do not deserve that title. All the regs know I'm always late for my shows. It's just a little bit easier when I don't have kids running around. Not that I mind. It's just, it's a little bit easier. Anyway, welcome to Kickin' It with Onrie. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It's great to have you guys here tonight. Today, I spent a good majority of my day building up a huge, massive collection for you guys. All new stuff, all new goodies. Those of you who are in my chat group who have asked me for stuff, I was able to handle everybody today, and that is such a great feeling. We did all of our shopping today at Dreamland Comics. Tomorrow I'm going to stop by at Comics Revolution. If anybody has any requests for any new comics that they need, just message me. I'll hook you up when I go over to the shop. Tomorrow I'm only going to be doing new issues only, so I'm not going to be doing any backstock buying tomorrow. We have enough backstock now to last us the rest of the week. And what a collection I put together for you guys. Huge, massive runs of books that are pretty modern and are really great. Some fantastic storylines. And over here, we have a bunch of books here that I am trying to get rid of. And these are books that are going to fall between the $3 and $10 range, maybe a little bit higher than 10. We'll see. Actually, nope, we're there. But anyway, the deal is always the same. You spend $25 on it, you get to spin the wheel. You're gonna win something no matter what. And tonight we got something special going on. I'm going to tell you guys about this comic that I came across at MegaCon. So I was at MegaCon and I met this dude. His name is Paul Rashid, and he's a doctor. And he's actually a psychologist, and he decided he wanted to make a comic. So he had like this darker style comic that he made called Red Ram, Toxic Suicide. And he was going around on the floor, and he was like, "Do you know who the Red Ram is?" And I'm like, "Dude, you are amazing. The fact that you're already like walking up to people as if they should know who your characters are is fantastic." "No, I have no idea who the Red Ram is. Please tell me. I have forgotten." And he gave me this. He gave me a couple copies of his book, and I told him what I do. And he is planning to launch a Kickstarter soon, and he just wanted me to hand these books out. So here's the deal. Oh, and you're actually getting a 2 for here because he did his own take on Seinfeld. So anybody who's a Seinfeld fan, this guy, if you meet him in person, he looks like a very young Larry David. He's like, this is the kind of guy who should be doing that kind of thing. And I know if Will Wheaton was watching this show right now, he'd be shaking his fist at the fact that I even mentioned. Uttered the name Larry David. But anyway, this was his take on Seinfeld, and he had like a lighter comic that he's also doing on Kickstarter too. So this guy's got plans, and he's doing a really cool parody. And because it's a parody, he can kind of get away with doing it and slightly changing the names. But if you want a copy of these books, all you got to do tonight is spend $10 with me. And because we got all new stuff, that should be pretty easy. Most of the books in the back issues are going to, oh, not most of them. All of them are going to go at $2 tonight, $2 a pop at all those books. And the first 5 people to spend just $10 with me get one of these for free. And then for a 6th person, what I have is a lenticular magnet, which is upstairs. When we go on break, I'll bring it downstairs so you guys can see it. So the 6th person who spends $10, or actually, no, let's make it interesting. The first person to spend $50 and unlock free shipping will get that lenticular magnet for free. And a 6th person, if they get it, I'll hook up a copy of Warline #1 just to make it all fair. So that all is fair in love and war. Now, when it comes to selling comics, people have told me I'm really good. In fact, it was amazing. I was at Dreamland Comics, and this beautiful woman ran up to me today, and she goes, "How do you sell comics so well?" And I said, "I look at the price, and I take away reason and accountability." Oh, wait, this thing's not working. All right, let's get going. This show ain't for spawn babies, that's for sure. And be sure to tune in for tomorrow's show, because we're going to be doing a good old-fashioned booting. All right, we got Street Fighter Legends number 4A. So I listed this on eBay. I forgot why I took it down, but I put it up as like a FOMO book, and it didn't sell. And I've just been recycling it. This book has been in my collection for, God, 3 years now. $4, it's yours. I can't go lower than that. I mean, these Street Fighter books, they sell pretty well on eBay, and I just don't. I'm just too lazy to go back and relist this book again. I'd rather just sell it. $4 on this. Dude, thank you so much. I'm glad. You know, I had a professional in the industry message me about Warline number 1. I gave him a copy of it. Well, I think I told everybody. Steve Orlando. So Steve Orlando and I met at Boston Comic Con, and I gave him a copy of Warline, and he gave me feedback on it, which was really fantastic. It's given me so much to think about as I'm going into issue 3 now. And the one thing he said, he goes, you know, this book is just nonstop action. Like, you're literally like just pulling in, and at some points I just want to be like, stop, you know, because he's like on a roller coaster. So that's kind of that's something I'm trying to work into the story right now, is to kind of slow things down and really give more of a background on everything. So everything on issue 2 is going to end on a major cliffhanger, but I promise you where we go with issue 3 is just going to take it to a whole new level. It sets the stage for what's coming next with Warline, and I can't wait for you guys to be a part of it. So far we have Dexter Wee on board for issue 3. And then I have a feeling we'll be announcing a second series for it in the future, because I'm just having too much fun. I can't not work on this book. So be on the lookout. Lorena, you can get Warline 1 right now. I got it right here. I'll sign it. I'll do it for you at $10. But I also have issue 2 right here, and we have it available right now as a noir edition. The cover to this was actually illustrated by Fabrice Cebulski, who is the artist who created Spider-Man Noir. And he gave us this really awesome cover. And in honor of what he did for us, we decided to put out a noir edition of Warline number 2, which is what David Moore read. We do have a color edition of the book coming out very soon. We're actually working on an exclusive cover that I'll be launching at Emerald City Comic Con, so there will be opportunities to get the first colored edition. But right now we have, this is actually only limited to 150 copies. So what I'm doing with Warline, if you buy issues 1 and 2, it's $20. For the of issue 2 is going to sell for $20. So just because the print costs are going to be a bit higher for the book. And I think we're doing a run of 200 on that. So we're doing a run of 200, and that's just so I can get through the next few shows before my massive offset print comes. So, and that's when we'll be going to Kickstarter. But if you want to jump on Warline 1 and 2 right now, it's just $20 for the pair. I'm taking 50% off issue 1. Now, the great thing about Warline is it's a double-sized book. So each comic is like 48 pages. There's no ads in it. And the book's about an old vigilante and his daughter going after the tyrant that destroyed their lives and now controls their city. And it's, whoa, open up to an Audi page right there. It's a 3-issue miniseries, and so far we got the first 2 books out. We're already working on issue 3. After issue 3 comes out, that kind of closes off our first arc for the series, but there's a lot more planned for the story itself. So I hope we can bring you on. And if you're interested in picking it up, I'll sign it for you on the air. I also have another published series I did called Yisun Shin, and I'll be happy to tell you about it if you're interested. Yeah, see, David Moore, one of the really nice things about the noir edition of Warline 2 is you get to check out the really beautiful line work that Dexter did. It really gives you a chance to just, appreciate it. But I got to tell you guys, the colorist that I brought on this book is such a deep thinker. We really had so many conversations about the coloring. We switched out the colorist between issues 1 and 2, and I promise you this colored edition of the book is just going to be off the hook. All right, awesome, Lorena, you're great. Thank you. I need to run upstairs at break and grab a Sharpie that I can sign these with, but I will sign them on the air, and you'll have a chance to, to see your books get signed on the air. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We've got a lot of comics heading your way, my dear. And just so you guys know, I'll be doing invoicing on Thursday, and the sooner you as soon as you guys pay up, I ship out your stuff right away, and I'll provide you with tracking as well. Kenneth Bird's in the house. What's up, man? All right, I got Thor number 7, Legacy number 713. This is gonna go for $4. It's a X-Men variant cover here. I had it priced at $5. I'm doing it at $4. I just need to move it. We got Justice League number 12, the Jason Momoa cover. And he's like on this cover and he's like, now that we got love, what are we gonna do with it? All right, this is gonna go for $4. Jay's like trying everything he can. He's like, don't hit that cancel button. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jay is awesome. I love you, Jay. Big shout out to Jay. Jay Bird's in the house, my man. I love working with you, buddy. Both you and JD, you guys are my people. Big shout out to the producers on the show. We got Hawkeye number 13 going for just $4 tonight. This is part of Kelly Thompson's run. This is some really good stuff here. $4, it's all yours. And we got Bentley here. Come here, buddy. You come here to say hi. Bentley wants to say hi. Hello, Bentley. He's like, I want attention too. I'm the dog. I deserve lots of attention. I deserve all the attentions. There he is. I know when he wants to say hi because he'll stand up. He'll stand right in front of me. And if he didn't want the attention, he wouldn't come there to ask for it. So he actually is saying hi to all you guys. Because there's plenty of ways for him to get around if he doesn't want to. I think I make it hard for him to fall asleep. Is it hard for you to sleep, buddy? Oh, I love this dog. This dog's the best. Aquaman 2, yay or nay? PJ, I don't know, man. I haven't seen it. It looks really silly. It looks just like the last one did. Right, next up I got Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. The final chapter begins. I think this is the DC Zombies story. This is going to go for just $4. $4, dude! Yeah, it's hard for him to sleep because his life's already a dream. That's 100% right. All right, next up I got Amazing Spider-Man number 255. This is a beautiful book right here. Amazing Spider-Man 255. I want to see if there's anything key about it. Because I actually didn't research this book, and I was talking with another retailer today, and I was realizing I told them about what happened on CBSN yesterday. So what happened on CBSN yesterday was Curtis Stelfox claimed a copy of an issue of Detective Comics, which just happened to be the first appearance of Killer Croc and the first cameo of Jason Todd. I sold that book off for $5 because I was stupid and didn't research it before I put it up. And I realized I made that mistake with a lot of the books that I've been grabbing lately because I'm just like in this frenzy of trying to get published work done and off to the printer, clear through anything that I have in the warehouse. And the way I really select my FOMO books is basically on two factors. One, it's usually the value or the cover itself. That's the first thing I look for. Is this a book that's going to get more people to watch Kickin It? And the second thing I look for is the condition. Is this a book that I can actually sell on Kickin It? You know, does this belong here? Does this belong on eBay or somewhere else? And the third thing I look for is the value of the comic and where can I move. But anyway, there's nothing special that happens in this book, but it is a very clean copy of Amazing Spider-Man 255. Very beautiful cover. It says R.F. Jr. so on the cover, so I'm not sure who did the book. I guess we can see it here. Yeah, just put a link to the eBay store. Ron Frenz and Joe Rubinstein. So Ron Frenz did this cover. Ron Frenz is a really fantastic artist, one of the best. So we got Amazing Spider-Man 255 going for $10. Very clean copy. I'm going to say this is a very fine plus on this. Very nice copy of Amazing Spider-Man 255. This was one of our FOMO books from yesterday that did not sell. So is this book, King Conan, number 15. This is going to go for just $5 reduced. For King Conan, number 15. And I didn't look up the price for this. I'm going to look up the price right now. And I'm not going to. I think is a fair price. Right now it's selling on eBay for about $373, but you're also going to have to pay for shipping and all this stuff. Chances are, if you're watching this show, you're going to buy more than one comic. At least I hope you do. Because the more you buy, the more you save. You hit $50 to me, you get free shipping, so long as you're shipping to a U.S. address. If I'm shipping international, then I gotta charge you. You're gonna get charged. All right. King Conan 15 is going for $5. Next up, I got Fantastic Four 207. This is gonna go for $10. Now, Fantastic Four books pretty soon are gonna start to soar in value as we see the MCU bring the Fantastic Four into the picture. And I'll tell you right now, I've got a huge backlog of early 200s Fantastic Four that I've been holding on to for quite some time. Mainly because no one saw the value in them. Like when I bought those books, it was in 2021. I bought this huge collection of early 200s Fantastic Four. And I tried selling them on one of my shows for like $2 a pop. No one wanted them. It was crazy. And so what I did is I decided, screw it. You know, like these are Bronze Age books. Like, you know, these will get out there at some point and they'll go up in value. You know, Fantastic Four. 704 207 even now, like there's a copy of it online going for just $2, but you're also paying $4.13 on shipping, and that's going to bring it up to about $6. But I also want to inspect the copy of this book because this edition's pretty clean. And the one I'm seeing right now, it's got some defects on the cover. This is definitely the cleaner copy. So this is going to go for $10 on Fantastic Four 207. Yes, starring Spidey. Next book we got here is Captain America 268. This is probably a mid-grade copy of the book, so don't expect anything too fancy here. And that's why we're going to do it for just $3 right now. Captain America 268 is $3 tonight. $3 on this. Hulk number 295. Hulk number 295. We got Boomerang on the cover. We got Boomerang! Somebody needs a boot and it's Boomerang! And Incredible Hulk, that's another comic series. I have like a lot of mid 200s up to, 300s and 300 plus. You know, these books right now, I'm shocked. Curtis, how you doing? I'm shocked at the fact that they're not higher in value because they're just really gorgeous covers and a lot of cool stuff happens in these books. But I think Hulk's stock, if you want to say that these characters have stock, which they kind of do when you think about it, Hulk's stock right now is not that great. And it literally is not, because Kevin Feige is saying, like, no, Hulk's not going to get another solo movie right now. Just not in the cards. Not going to happen. And he was supposed to appear in this new Captain America movie, and now he's not. So what does that tell you as a buyer? You know, like, even though this situation is true, that we look at these characters as stock, think of the opportunities that you have as a collector to own some of these cool books for real cheap. And this book right here is a really clean copy of Hulk 295. I'm going to do it right now for just $5 for anybody who wants it. But honestly, I see this book only going up in value given the low issue number, 295. I mean, like now, what are we up to on Hulk? Like 600 or 700? We're in the 700s. No, we're past 700. We're like in the 800s territory with Hulk. You know, this is a long-running book, and the higher the numbers get, you know, the more value you'll start to see in these lower numbers here. And at $5, it really is a steal. I guarantee you most retailers would sell that for even more. Defenders number 26. I'm also going to do this for just $5. I probably shouldn't. When I was doing my bronze shopping today over at Dreamland Comics, they have a really rich selection of books, by the way, from all eras of comics, from like, you know, gold to modern, and an abundance of it all. It's really just a great shop. That shop and Atlas Comics have one of the best bronze collections ever. You get really good deals over there. The Defenders number 26 is going to go for just $5 today. And I think that this is probably what they would charge to for a book like this. About $5. It's a nice, clean copy of Defenders 26. I think you're looking at a fine plus, maybe a very fine on this. Bag and board's a little old, but I mean, the book itself is fine. I have What If Dark Venom, like what if Thing became the Venom. Cool little modern piece here. Written by Stephanie Phillips and art by Jethro Morales. This is going to go for just, we'll do it for $6. Let's do it for $6. $6, it's yours. I have the Young Avengers special. This is a one-shot featuring the Young Avengers. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5. Really good deal on that. Next up, we got Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace by Garth Ennis and Gary Brown. This is a DC Black Label book, priced at $8, being sold here tonight for half off, $4. $4, it's yours. David Moore, I hope you're paying attention because I got a really cool trade set coming up in just a second. I got just one more slot to fill on the bottom row here, and we will go up top. Naomi, season 2, number 1 of 6. Been trying to move this for months. Can't sell it. Doing it for $3. It's really unfortunate too. I think this character was created by Brian Michael Bendis. Season 2, issue 1. Start of a new arc. I'm sure it's a perfect jump on point. So while I was dollar bin diving, the dealer came up to me and he said, "Hey, Onrie, you want some trades?" And this is an honest conversation between two businessmen. And we were thinking about you guys as we made this deal happen. All right. He comes up to me, he goes, "You want to do trades?" And I'm like, "Yeah, possibly." He's like, "Well, I can do half off on these trades." And I told him, like, the deal with half off on trades is most of my customers are looking for like a $5 graphic novel. Like, I need something I can get them at $5. He's like, "Okay, I got it." And I go, "But let me see the books." So he shows me these books. And I'm like, they're all hardcover. They're all really, really gorgeous. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, if these don't sell here, I can list them up on eBay and totally sell these at cover price because these are like really beautiful books. So what do we got here? I have Thanos, the Infinity Relativity, Revelation, and the Finale, all done by Jim Starlin. And this book is with Jim Starlin and Ron Lim, who did a lot of the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. This one is Andy Smith. And this one is Andy Smith and Frank Darmana, really, really talented colorist. But anyway, if you grab all three of these books, they're each priced at $25 a pop. That's a $75 value. It's a $75 value here. I'm going to drop the price down to $30. What am I into these books for? $20. I could totally sell this at 40 all day, and that's what I should be doing, but I'd rather move it now and pass the savings on to you. And that's what I told Charlie, and Charlie's like, all right, I'll do it at 20. That's why he gave me this deal. So this is honestly how it's working. You're seeing a retailer hooking me up with stock because they want to take care of you too. All right, so we got a good deal here. Let me know. If not, it's fine. I don't mind listing this on eBay. I don't think Charlie's going to mind at all. He's already rid of these books. They're no longer his problem. He doesn't care what I do with them. But I'd like to have a deal like that happen on the show, because then the next time I go in to restock, I can tell him, hey, Charlie, you know, like, you remember when we got that deal going and everybody heard about you? They'll be like, yeah, I remember, Onrie. Everything's 20% up now. We're raising the prices 20%. Inflation, inflation, inflation. Move my water bottle. Yes, you're right. I got to move my water bottle. I need like another stand for it. Thanks, Chris. All right. Thank you, actually. I appreciate you mentioning that. Chris is my legal eye on the internet. It is underrated pre-Peter David. There was actually some really great Hulk stuff pre-Peter David. That was when he had Herb Trimpe on the book and everything. And his artwork was solid. All right, I got X-Men Original Sin, hardcover bound book. Normally selling for $25. We're going to do that for just $10 right now, because that he sold to me at $5. I have Justice League, Cry for Justice. This is, again, a $25 book that I'm going to just sell for $10 because I'm into it for $5. I just want to double my money. That's it. You know, as long as I can pay off the book, put a little bit in my pocket, that's all I care about. And then I have X-Force Sex and Violence by Kyle Yost and Gabriel Del Auto. That is going to go for $10 as well. So we got all three for $30. All three for $30. That Thanos set is a good deal, David Moore. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I promise you this. If these don't sell on tonight's show, I'm going to list this on eBay because I know my graphic now will sell on there, man. Like, they really do move. Books like this will go fast at cover price. So I'm not going to keep it at this value. I'm doing this now so that we can make a deal and, you know, show Charlie that this whole thing works. You know, if people don't, if this doesn't sell and I do list it on eBay, I feel like, you know, I'll be making more money on it, but that's more like short-term thinking. You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing is to get more people excited about what we're doing on the experience, what we're doing on all these other channels, and giving them a reason to come shop with us, and because they know they're actually going to save and they know how the chain works. You know, there's no secrets here. I'm not pulling any punches here. So you get the shipping bill, which I'm going to cover anyway if you spend over $50. All right, and finally, I got this X-Men Battle of the Atom. This is by Brian Michael Bendis and Isad Ribic. So this is a $50 book. Charlie made a note on the back of it. He sold it to me at $10. And what am I going to do it for? $20. That's for tonight only. If it doesn't sell tonight on the experience, it's going to go online for $50. I think I can, and here's another thing. I know these books will sell. I just don't know when they're going to sell. And I know I have to just sit and bide my time with a lot of it. Another thing I could do to really increase the value of all of those books is I have a direct line to Jim Starlin. Him and I smoked a joint in the back of my Sentra at a convention. So there we go. And for those of you who know, Jim Starlin is, you know, all about the psychedelics and everything. And boy, did we have a great conversation. Jim's the kind of guy I could walk up to at a con and be like, hey, how much you charge for a signature? And he'll tell me, I just paid up, and then there we go. Now the value of those books just went up even more. $30, it's all yours. I really, really think that Thanos set is a steal. All right, we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, it's time to jump into the new stuff. We got an amazing collection waiting for you guys. I'm going to run upstairs and get a Sharpie for Lorena, and I'm also going to get that little lenticular magnet. So I'll be right back, okay?
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
By this time in our journey, we had been on the trail of a very elusive creature for about 96 hours. But all the hard work is about to pay off. Oh, crikey, there she is. Oh, by the markings, I'd say this one's at least a 9.8. Oh, she's a real beauty. A true mint copy. Oh, this one will make a fine slab on anyone's display wall. Oh, she's a feisty one, though. Look out, look out!
Mint Hunter Comics is the place to find that mint comic you've been searching for. Mint Hunter Comics, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, part of the experience. There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
All right, guys, welcome back. So here's the deal. Couldn't find the magnet. Unfortunately, could not find the magnet. But what I did find instead was another copy of the book. So we do have 6 copies. The first of which is being awarded to Lorena. And what I also managed to get was a Sharpie. So I got Lorena's copy of Warline #1. I am signing it on the air right now. It is officiated for you right on Kia's foot over here. And now we got issue 2 right here, the Noir edition. Limited to only 150 copies and selling for just $15. This is an excellent opportunity to own our first black and white book ever. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You can really appreciate the line work that was done on the book. And this is an emotional ride too, folks. So read issue 1, because the whole point of issue 1 is to get to issue 2. This is the gut-punching book. And those of you who have read the book know what I'm talking about. So let's get going. You should also, once our Kickstarter's done and the folks who have had a chance to read the book have read it, I'm thinking about putting together a little conversation thing that's just kind of closed off so that we don't ruin the book for anyone, but it'll be kind of like a place where we can talk about the making of the book and what went into it, because I have a lot to say about it. And there's a lot of cool nuances to it. So we'll probably do something like that either post-Kickstarter, probably post-Kickstarter. It'll be something that I invite folks to. Like we'll do it as like a Zoom room Everybody gets to come in. You guys all get to ask questions. It'll be led by me and Chuck. We might even have Dexter in there. And it's just a private thing. It's not a live stream. It's more of like a Zoom thing. And it'll just be an opportunity for anybody who's interested to come in there. We'll be up there for like maybe an hour, just talking about different aspects of the book and answering questions for you guys. So just let you know. Oh, no worries. That's awesome. Well, Tori, I really want you to read Warline 2, especially after the feedback you gave me with issue 2. I'm curious to see if I addressed the things that were, sort of like rough for you in the first issue. I'm just really curious to see what you think of it. But Tori did this really beautiful video. She did an unboxing of the book. She is just such a sweetheart. And by the way, I am planning to read that book that you sent, or that you sent me the links to. I was actually looking it up last night. I'm slowly getting to it. Like Steve Orlando, it took him like, what was it, from Boston Comic-Con, which was in August, till February to get back to me. So please know it's nothing personal. I've got so much on my plate right now, and I'm just trying to manage it all. Lorena, I'm hooking you up with a copy of Red Ram, Toxic Suicide, and you get the Seinfeld parody too. Enjoy. All right, and we got 5 copies left. I'll see if I can look one more time for that lenticular magnet. It's like a cool little kitchen magnet, and it's of the Seinfeld thing too, which is really cool. All right, so we did all the bottom row books. It's time to jump into the new collection. Short box is stocked up with loose comics, which means we got a lot of books here. And starting price on all of these books is $2. Keep in mind, please keep in mind, all of these books are selected based on 2 factors. I am looking for dollar value, because if I can't sell it on this show, I want to be able to sell at least a few of these books on eBay, mainly so that I have stuff to show off over there. And I'm not interested in selling $2 comics on eBay. That's a waste of my time. I would rather sell $2 comics here while I'm engaging with you guys, because at least we're all having fun. Listing is boring. I don't like listing. I hate listing. That's why I don't just list. I'm here with you guys because I enjoy being here. This is how I like moving comics. So keep in mind, some of these books, if they don't sell tonight, I'm going to pick them off the board and put them aside to be listed on eBay. This is also so that I can break even on my costs. So the first book that we got here is Strange number 4. This is part of an excellent run where Dr. Strange's wife becomes a new Sorcerer Supreme. And she is basically she's also declaring herself the warlord of New York. And she is trying to rescue her husband, Stephen Strange, who has been killed and thus in the hands of death. And in this issue, she fights not Moon Knight, but one of the Egyptian gods. So it's a very confusing cover, but you have to read it. It's a good issue. Part of a 10-issue run. And this one's going to go for just $10. On eBay, I can get $4 on that all day. I have Thor number 15. This is Legacy number 721, going for $2. Rocket Raccoon and Groot number 8, $2 on that. Extraordinary X-Men Annual number 1 is $2. Power Man and Iron Fist number 8 is $2. Death of X number 204 is $2. Mighty Thor 18 is $2. 58 is $2. 66 is $2. 620 is $2. And 621 is $2. Another very long-running series. That's something I should be on the hunt for, is earlier Thor books. We got a big Thor stack here. 2, 4, 6. All 6 Thor books normally be $12. I do it all for $10. We can move it now. This is a fun run here. Check this out. Marvel Knights Captain America. This was such good stuff. You know who actually worked on this? Was Robert Kirkman. He worked on some of these issues. We have issue 24, 27 featuring a Dave Johnson cover. That's cool. 28 also has a Dave Johnson cover. 29 written by Robert Kirkman. Number 30, 31, and 32. What a run right here. This is a solid run of comics, folks. This is some good stuff here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 books going for $14. How about we do this? You buy 6, you get 1 free. I'll knock it down to 12. You take all these Marvel Knights Cap books off my hands, we got a deal at $12. It's 7 comics for $12. And you guys know me, I normally don't budge on prices this early, but I want to make a deal right now. I spent a lot of money on comics today. I need to burn through it really quickly so that I can go new comic book buying tomorrow and have a good conscience. All right, I got Wonder Woman Evolution number 5. This is going to go for $2. Deathstroke 13 is $2, and number 19 is $2. Written by Christopher Priest. Very cool. That Wonder Woman Evolution 5, that's totally a $5 book all day. All right, I got Mighty Thor number 15 going for $2. We'll add that to our Thor set. What did I say, 10 on the Thor? We'll do it at 12 now. How about that? 7 Thor books for $12. Cemetery Beach number 2, number 3, and number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is a really cool run right here. We're missing issue 1, but we got issues 2 through 6. So now all you got to do is find issue 1. It may not be that hard. I might even have it. I don't even know. I can check my collection and see what I got. If I have it over there, I'll hook it up for you at $2. So we got issues 2 through 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comics. Do it all for $10. $10 on these. 10 on all of it. Undiscovered Country number 22. That's going to go for $2. Okay, now we got a nice run here. First run of the night. Lord Havoc and the Extremists, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. I will do all 6 for just $12. $12 for this run. $12 on the run. New Avengers number 39. Secret Invasion tie-ins. We're missing 40, but I got 41. Check out this cool cover on issue 42. Number 43. Number 44. Number 45. Missing 46, but we got 47. It's a nice run right here. That is 2, 4, 6, 7. All 7 at 14. All 7 at 14. Warlock number 2. And Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 3. $4 on this set. $4 on this set. All new stuff, guys. All new comics. Never before seen on Kickin' It. I have World War Hulk After Smash number 1. This is going to go for $2. Each book is going for $2 tonight. $2. Have another run here. I got a full run here of Ultimate Avengers 3. This is where Blade joins in and goes after the vampires with the Ultimates. We got issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think that's the end of the run here. So that should be the end of the run. Yeah. Is it done here? Nope, there's an issue 6. All right. Well, we got to start over run here. This is going to go for $10 for these 5. But this is pretty cool. I thought I had a full run. I think there's one more issue that comes after that. Regardless, again, the majority of the run, that's pretty cool. And I know I have a full run of Ultimates too over there. All right. Here's what I thought was issue 6. I actually have Ultimate Avengers 6. This is part of a different run. This is like the start of that run. And in that run, they brought in Ultimate Red Skull. And it was Mark Millar who wrote it. It was actually a really good run. Carlos Pacheco drew it all. Good stuff. I'm so disappointed. I thought I had a full run there. When I'm buying, I'm also like just buying so rapidly too, because it's just takes a long time. It takes a long time to build out a collection. I'll tell you that. It's not like a 2-minute job. That takes. I think today it took me about like 2 hours. So usually it's like a prep time that takes 2 hours just to get ready for any show that I do with you guys. All right, I got Mighty Thor number 19, number 43, number 48, and number 49. No, these are all new books that I picked up at Dreamland Comics in Libertyville, Illinois. This is all going to go for $8. Another Thor run. Oh, we got a lot of Thor books here. Let's see what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I got 11 Thor books here. How about we make a deal at $15 on all of these Thor comics? You got 11 Thor comics at $15. I should be charging like $22 because then I'd be doubling my money. But I'd rather move it quicker. And then what else did I have here? The World War Hulk After Smash. I got Infinity Wars number 1. That's going to go for $2. More Mighty Thor. My gosh. Mighty Thor number 14 is $2. Blade Runner 2029 number 4. Number 6. Number 8. Number 9. And number 12. Nice little run we got here. Nice little run. We got 5 books here going for $10. $10 on all of it. More Mighty Thor. My gosh. Another Thor book here. Well, now we got 12 Thor books. I think I should do at least 16. Give me $16 and we got a deal on all these Thor books. 12 Thor books for $16. Keeping in mind, I'm into every single one of these books right now for $1. I'm not getting greedy on any of this stuff yet. So this is your chance. And another Thor book. My God, more Thor. There's so much Thor here. Mighty Thor number 10 and number 15. Those are going for $2 a pop. I didn't even think about what I was picking up. I didn't even put these in order. All right, let's get these in order because this is a lot to take in. And you know what? I think selling them all off might be a little too much, especially if you have the run. So let's break it up. This Thor is part of Jason Aaron's run. This is going to go for just $2 right now. We'll just put it up here. And then I'll break them up by the runs right now. Because I think that otherwise it makes it kind of confusing. And luckily, a lot of this stuff seems to go together. Okay. 3. 49. Okay, good. I've broken it up. Okay. So this is part of the Jurgens run. We got from the Jurgens run number 15, number 18, number 19, number 43. We're jumping ahead. Number 48, number 49, number 58, and number 66. That's a Thornicopia. That'll be 20 Thor bucks. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 Thor books. I'll do these at 15. This I'll do at 15. And now we got the Fraction Thor, issues 620 and 621. We'll do those at $4. $4 on these as a pair. And then I got Mighty Thor number 10, number 14, and number 15. This is a part of another reboot from Matt Fraction's run. So I'm going to assume these came before these. So, or maybe this. I don't even know the reading order. It's just $6. I haven't read any Fractions Thor. I think I picked up like 1 or 2 issues, but that was it. I didn't really read it. Thor's a hard book for me to get into. I'm not really a big Thor fan. The only Thor run that I really enjoyed was J. Michael Straczynski. Like, everybody's like, "Oh man, Walt Simonson's run was so great." And I read a lot of it. I just wasn't for me. Nothing against Walt Simonson either. I respect him. He's done an incredible body of work, but it just wasn't my thing. Everybody says the Better Ray stuff is the best. I'll tell you what really disappointed me about Straczynski's run was how abruptly certain storylines were cut off, and I think they did that to him on purpose, because they did that to him on multiple occasions. Like, they did it to him on Spider-Man, and then they did it to him on that too. And he's a really great writer. I love J. Michael Straczynski. I have Jean Grey #3 and #4. These two are going to go for just $4. I have Eternals #5 and #7. This is a variant edition. The pair is going to go for $4. These are new comics. And you see they all got $1 price tags on them. We're selling them for $2. Future State Gotham number 9. Sorry, number 9, going for $2. Punchlines on the cover. Hallows Eve #3 is $2. J.M. DeMatteis's Magneto #2. I have a #1 to go with that. The #1 I'm selling is going for $5, but you can grab issue 2 right now for $2 and save yourself $2. Let me know if you want to do that. Magneto 1 and 2. Suicide Squad #10. Suicide Squad #11, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's going to go for $4. I have Batgirls #16, #18. These two are going to go for $4. $4 on the pair. I have Hellcat #3, that's $2. Dark Ages #3, that's $2. And #4 is $2. #3 and 4 is $4. That Hellcat cover is pretty cool. Got Batman Gotham Knight Gilded City #3 of 6. That's going to go for $2. Wonder Woman Evolution #3 of 8 and #5 of 8. We have a #1 of 8 up here, so we'll add that together as a set. Do it all for just $6 right now. We got a variant cover there. That's probably like this is a $5 book, 4 and 4. That is $13 worth of books here. You're getting for $6. You are definitely saving when you're shopping on this show right now. Most other retailers are not going to sell these books for so cheap. Charlie's just got such an overabundance of stuff that he's got to move it quick. But a lot of these books are in good shape and will sell for much more on eBay. Don't think I'm kidding about that. I just want to move them quickly. Tori is 100% right. She paid $8 for those Batgirl books. But again, Charlie puts it for $1. I sell for $2. I buy it for $1. I sell for $2. So I saw this at $1, and now I'm just selling it for $2. But that's $4. Tori had to pay $8 for both those books because those are still rack books. Those are still books you're going to see at conventions on, like dealers' tables and stuff like that. Like, they're modern books, and they'll still sell for the values that they're priced at for their cover. Sorry, they'll still go for cover. She-Hulk #14, going for $2. The Wonder Woman Annual from 2021 is going to go for $2. Wonder Woman Evolution #4. Wow, we're completing this set here. Now we got 1, 3, and 5 from this run. That's going to go for $8. Tori, did you read this? Did you like this? How's it in comparison to Tom King's run? I think issue 6 comes out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. More Thor. This is from Jason Aaron's run. This is going to go for $2. I think this is Jane Foster Thor, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. This is Jane Foster Thor, so we'll just give it its own category. Number 14, all done by Jason Aaron. You are helping. You're always helping. You know I love having you on here. You actually, honestly, are helping because there are some times where I really don't know, I don't know certain books because I haven't read them. I mean, like, it's hard for me to read every single comic. Life gets in the way and everything. So it always helps to have someone around who knows about this stuff and can help educate not just me, but all of us on some of these books. All right, I got The Unworthy Thor, number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Aquaman, number 6, going for $2. Justice League, number 28, number 29, number 30, number 31, number 32, number 33, number 34, and number 36, number 38. I see that we got something here. Okay, cool. Got you, Roberto. I got you, man. So I got a hell of a run here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 comics here. Written by James Tynion and Scott Snyder. These are guys who know exactly what they're doing when it comes to writing good comics here. And again, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 comics. I'll do them all for 15. 9 for 15. It's a nice big stack here. Let's just move it. On the bottom rack, we got the Amazing Spider-Man called, the Incredible Hulk was called, and the FF was called. So, Roberto, you also get. Am I going to see you at Emerald City? Are you coming out for that? See you in a couple weeks. Awesome. Let's get this going. You also get Red Ram. So let me create a tab for you, sir. So that's 5 on the FF, 5 on the Hulk, 10 on the Spidey, and 2 on the String. Okie dokie. Got a nice little stack building up for you now. Yay, sales. I agree, Tori. Yay, sales. All right. Let's plug up this gap here. I have a Brightest Day run here. Don't really I come across these books often, I'll be honest, but I don't see a lot of, lately I've been seeing a lot more people pick up more DC books. And I'm just trying to accommodate and kind of switch things up. I've been writing off books like Green Arrow and Green Lantern because a couple years ago when I was pitching those books, I didn't see a lot of generated interest in those characters. Now I'm kind of starting to see that that's kind of changing, and I think it's worth giving those books another shot because I have so many of them at the warehouse too. But I decided because time is always of value to me when I'm shopping. So sometimes I buy books that I knowingly have back at the warehouse. Why? Because I kind of want to I need to fill out that box. And there's only a limited selection of books. So I want to stack on stuff that I know that one way or another I'll be able to sell. Even if there's a duplicate waiting for me back at the warehouse, sometimes I just grab another one anyway because, hey, I know this book. I've either read it or, hey, I see a big, thick run here, which is the situation here, and I just kind of go with it. Let's see here. All right, cool. Gotcha. So we're going to take a commercial break in just a second. We're going to just fill this gap here, and then we'll go on our break. And after that, we'll do our FOMO books. All right, I got Brightest Day number 0, number 1, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. This is such a cool cover with Hawkgirl. Number 9. I see number 10, but we got 11. We got 12. We got 13. And we got 15. Now, again, I might have some of these books back at the warehouse, so I might be able to plug up this gap if you're really looking to fill it out. which I think if you're picking this up, you probably would want that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 comics. That would be $26. Knock it down to 20. Take $6 off. You get it all. 20 bucks on this. Huge Brightest Day stack. What a deal. All right. And then I have Ultimate Power. This is a 5-part series. Oh, no, it's a 9-part series. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. First 4 parts are going to go for just $8. $8 on all these. All right. Let's see here. Brightest Day goes off to David Moore. Got it. Rocket Raccoon and Groot number 9 is going for $2. And then we have Mosaic number 2 going for $2. Guys, we'll be right back. We're going to take our commercial break. And then we're going to come back and do our FOMO books. We came at a perfect point. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find a link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to be here tonight. David Moore, thank you very much for picking up this Brightest Day pack right here. You've helped me come a long way and made a huge dent in helping to pay off some of these new books. Roberto, thank you as well. You helped me move through some of this back stock that we've had here, these FOMO books that we had showcased yesterday. Again, the more stuff we sell, the more I have the ability to go out and buy. I can only buy once I have sold. So thank you very much for being here tonight. You guys are the lifeblood of my business. And by the way, we have a group chat now on Facebook. So if anybody who is shopping here tonight is interested in joining the chat group, it's a come and go thing. I understand that it can get pretty invasive when you're in a Facebook chat room and you're getting like all these messages and everything like that. So if there comes a point where you're like, you got a lot going on in your life and you need to back out, but you want to come back later, just message me and I'll let you back in. For you guys, I am here all the time. And the whole point of opening up the Facebook chat is so that I can get to know you guys better and I can service you better. All right. We got Thor number 14, black cover, going over to Lorena. All right. Do I owe any spins yet? No, I do not, but I am coming close. Lorena, you were $3 away from a spin. Roberto, you are $3 away from a spin. David Moore, you are $5 away from a spin. And we're just getting started here, guys. All right, we got a couple gaps to plug here. I have Justice League of America 93 going for $2. and part of Kevin Smith's legendary run on Green Arrow. This is some solid stuff. The Quiver run. We have issue 8 and number 10 by Kevin Smith and Phil Hester. Phil Hester, what a sweetheart. I actually met him over at Comic-Con one year. I was invited as a guest. Of course, the one convention that decides to have me as a guest is Comic-Con. That's fantastic. It was so great because it's like I drove 8 hours to get out there. That's that's where it's like on the gap between Omaha and some other state. I don't know, but anyway, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting right now. But they paid the whole way for me. They paid for my gas. They paid for my hotel. They gave me a table, and all I had to do was come to a panel. They treated me so well. I would go back to that show in a heartbeat if they ever had me again. I guess I wasn't a big enough attraction for them. But anyway, it's FOMO time. So if we can run that video real quick, which will explain what FOMO is, we're going to get to it. We got a fresh stock here, all new stuff.
It's FOMO time!
What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals.
All right, so as always, when I pick out FOMO books, I'm looking at two things. I'm looking at cover, I'm looking at value, overall value, and I'm looking at interest. Just three things. Okay? There might be a fourth one in there. I don't know. And I really flopped there. Looking for you guys to freaking buy these stupid books for me. Ah! All right, here we go. I got in number 9. This is a variant cover over here. JD would have totally canceled me by this point. I love you, Jay. Thank you for not canceling me. Thank God. I'm getting away with murder out here. JD's watching the show right now, and he's he's just, if he ever comes back to do any of these shows, he's just going to totally demolish me. Only until you get in trouble for not canceling me. All right, I got Alien number 9 variant cover here going for $4. And I looked all these books up right before we went online so that I wouldn't have a situation like I did before where I didn't price out books and sold them for too little. But I'm still going to give you guys a really good price on it, all right? So I got Venom Carnage Unleashed number 204. This is a great example of a deal I'm going to give you guys right now. Look this book up. It's going for about $10 right now. Some copies are going for 15, so between 10 and 20, depending on the value and what other, or not the value, depending on the condition and the remarks on the book. This could be, a much more expensive book. Again, eBay's pricing it at 10, plus you're going to pay shipping and everything. I'm doing it tonight for $8. $8 on Venom Carnage Unleashed number 204. This is a 4-part series. I never actually read it. Tori would do it, but she doesn't have the button. All right, I got The Brave and the Bold number 174, starring Batman and Green Lantern. This is going to go for just $4. I have Daredevil, the variant edition. This is done by Mike Turner. Really beautiful Mike Turner cover here. And my ask on this is only $5. I saw this going for about $10 online. This Brave and the Bold is really cool. $4 on it too. And then I have the Incredible Hulk. This is another variant cover here, and it's going to go for just $5 tonight. This is going for about $10 online. I have the Steve Rude Action Comics 1000. That's going to go for $5 tonight. Amazing Spider-Man 797. This is this is the A cover, and I believe the first appearance of the Red Goblin. This is going to go for $10 tonight. And then I have Fantastic Four, the Giant Size Annual number 20. Going for $5. This is an example of a book that I am shocked is where it's at again. Look at that cover. You got Dr. Doom on the cover. I think this is Ron Friends and Al Milgrom. This is a beautiful freaking book. Look at that freaking cover. $5 on that Fantastic Four double-sized book. All right, I'm going to plug some of these gaps on the bottom here. We got 3 gaps to plug in. And then we're going to do a little plug and play after that. Remember, you spend $10 with me, you get a copy of that indie book. David Moore, I owe you one. I'll get it for you real quick. Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan number 3 of 4. That's going to go for just $5. I have The Amazing Spider-Man 206. That's going to go for $3 tonight. It's not in the best condition. And then I have The Sentry number 1. That's going to go for $4 tonight. All right, let's do some plug and play. What that means is what books would I take off of this collection list on eBay? I'm going to look real carefully right now. Definitely that Wonder Woman set. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I keep the Wonder Woman Evolution 3 and 5 up for $2. But these variant covers, I'm pretty sure I could get for more. Simone DeMeo and Cully Hamner. Cully Hamner was just across from me at a convention that I was at. Get them both for $4 now, or I'm going to list them on eBay. And Sentry's also in the Thunderbolts movie. Tori is correct. That's exactly why I picked out the book. We don't know who he's going to be played yet, portrayed by yet, but let's see what else should go up on eBay. You guys are making this hard for me. Rocket League 8 and 9. Maybe this Wonder Woman Annual 2021. This would go for for more. I put it up for like $5, but right now it's $2. That should be worth listening. Probably focus more on the FOMO books if I'm being honest. A lot of the stuff I probably wouldn't list on eBay. I would want to just sell it off here. Good night, Tori. Have a great night. That's just me being honest. I think it'll come to a point where I'll be able to blow these out at at some point at the value that they're at, and I would be getting more value for it. Because here's the thing, like if I had a full run of that Ultimate Avengers 3, which I might still have, I don't know. We haven't gone through the whole collection. If I had a full run of that, I think that would be a lot easier for me to like justify. And I might, try and plug that hole at some point, but I would rather just move it now. Not really budging on prices right now with these books. They're all going for $2 a pop. And we got that really cool Thor run here and some other stuff. So I'll probably take these books down right now, and we'll shuffle them and just go through and get something else. This Quiver run, that might go for something. This is something I might be able to do at $5 a pop, and just do them both at. I'll do them right now at $4, but if you guys want me to, I can listen on eBay for $5. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? Hi, Onrie. Bye, Onrie. Good to see you. Always great to see you. All right, so I'm going to take these books down. I'll showcase them again on future shows. But we're going to keep where we're at with them right now because, again, we got to pay off this whole thing. I can't really do the blowouts yet. Not on a new collection. Pick some stuff off to the side and list up on eBay. Stuff I think I could probably move pretty fast. That kind of thing. Everything else is going back in the collection. And just as a promise to you guys, and I'm not even kidding, I'll list those books tonight too. That's just me getting on my own ass about it, but I'll do that too. All right. You know what? Don't worry, Jenna. You got to work. We all got to hustle. I totally understand. Don't worry about it. The fact that you're even popping in to say hi means a lot to me. It shows me you care, and I care too. Good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Troy makes a good point about those back bills, 16 and 18. Why not just sell them for cover price only? I'd rather not. But I might as well. I mean, honestly, I don't see a lot of people being receptive to back row. It's another stack. Maybe I'll come across more Magneto in the future. I don't know. But I was going to do the number 1 and 2 of it for $6, which is a deal because you're actually saving 2 off. Okay. Hold on here. I'll bust out the issue one I have. Magneto number 1 and Magneto number 2. So we got this one going at $5 and this one going at $4. So that's a $9 value. Get them both at $6. Save $3. Brave the Bold is off to our good friend Lorena. Yes, you can get it. What was the price I had on it? $4. You now get a spin on the wheel. Can we run the wheel of skid bark?
It's time to spin the wheel of skid bark, bark, bark.
All right, Lorena, we're spinning the wheel for you. You get some free swag. So what free swag will I hook you up with tonight? I'm going to give you this Monster Matador lanyard. You now got a lanyard. If you ever decide you want to come and hang out with me, I'll probably come out to LA Comic Con in October. You can come to the show and wear your Monster Matador lanyard. And then I'll introduce you to the creator of Monster Matador. He's an awesome dude. All right, Magneto 1 and 2 is going for $6, $6. All right, and this is the rest of that rack, so I'm taking it down. 1 FOMO book so far, guys. This is the time to call it as you see it. Jump on those FOMO books. There's a reason why it's called FOMO. And if I can't live up to that, that's a pretty bad, that doesn't say much about me. It says I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong. Never, never, never! Cool. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to hanging out with a few folks this year. Who's coming out to cons? I think I'll meet Steve Rogers at Emerald City. Hopefully Roberto. I still have yet to meet David Moore. I've had many conversations with David Moore. Tori and I have met at Motor City. Curtis and I have met at Awesome Con before. Who else have I met? Tanya, she's the Comic Book Shopping Network. Is there anybody else? A bunch of other people. I forget. I met Jenna. And I met Jay. All right, we're going back to $2 comics, all new stuff. And guess what I got more of? You're never going to guess what I have more of. In fact, the person who guesses it right now gets a free Post-it that has a $10 tag on it, if you can guess the next book. You get $10 written on a Post-it. One guess. Anybody want to guess what run I have coming up? All right. You guys may not be able to type fast enough, but we'll see. All right, we got Thor number 2, number 3, number 4. This is a lot of Straczynski's run too. Number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. 62 Left Me Blues. Yes, he knew it. He knew that there was more Thor coming. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He got all 9 of these books going at $15. I'm probably not going to ship you this. I don't think you want it, but if you want to call those Thor books, you can certainly do it. It'll be $15. I want to think that's a claim right there, but I know you're just answering my question. Unless you're not, just let me know. If I misread you, let me know. I got some Howard Chaykin. We're taking it to the streets. You probably wouldn't like that. I made that joke. We got New Avengers 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. I got them all at 2, 4, 5. That'll be $10. I guess having you guys guess it was kind of like setting up my own poor expectations in life. That's why they call me the Rob Liefeld of 2024. That's not why they call me the Rob Liefeld of 2024. Jay, that's the only thing that could possibly be better than a cancel. I've been waiting for that for years, man. So does anybody want that Thor set over here? All right, I got Martian Manhunter number 8. Number 9, of course I enjoy it. That was excellent. Such perfect timing, too. Number 10, Let This Be a Moment of Kicking It We Never Forget. Number 11, number 12. All right, we got this whole run here. 2, 4, 5 books going for just $10. $10 on this run. Martian Manhunter. And then I got Cyborg number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. I am doing all of these for just $10. $10 on all of these. On the entire set. Superman 658 is going for $2. Fantastic Four number 28, number 30, number 33, and number 39. I am doing all of these right now, all 4 for $8, and the Superman 658 is $2. New Avengers 26, X-Men Emperor Vulcan number 1 is $2. More Mighty Thor from Matt Fractions run. We got 13 and 17. I got to probably put these in order at some point. This can go for $4. Oh, that. All right. Sorry, song's stuck in my head. And be sure to check out tomorrow's episode on my channel. We're going to be bringing back the boot, Das Booten, with Spawn number 4. And I got a real good episode planned for you guys. You guys are going to find it really funny tomorrow. So come on by. We're going to play a little game. You spend $10 and you get to vote for who Spawn boots. Who he gives the booting to. Who's getting the booting? And just remember, if it's not wearing a boot, it's not worth crying about. We got Swamp Thing number 22 and 23 going for just $4. $4 on this. I got Flash number 52, number 53, number 54, number 55. If you grab this whole set here, it's going to go for $8. I got Cerebus number 79, 80, going for just $4 for the set. I got Doom Patrol number 3 and number 5, going for just $4. I have Munchkin number 7. That's going to go for $2. Hawk and Dove, the 1991 annual number 2. This is going to go for $2. I have X-Men 2099 number 4, number 7, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, number 14. If you grab all of these books here, that is going to go for 2, 4, 6, 7. I looked at these books already, and I'm like, I will do these at $1.50. I'm not going to even mess around with it. So we got 3, 6, 9, $10.50. Let's just call it $10. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many books? 4, 6, 7 books. 7 and a 10. 7 and 10. I have Thor, God of Thunder number 3. That's going to go for $2. Radiant Red number 2 of 5. That's going to go for $2. Grim Spotlight, Hellchild. This is going to go for $2. Undiscovered Country number 7, number 9, number 13, and number 22. All right. All this set is going to go for is just $8. Fantastic Four number 2 and number 10 and number 12 are going to go for just, we'll do it at $5. Let's make this interesting. Let's make it fun and exciting for you guys tonight. I got Teen Titans number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, and number 7. You got a pretty big run here. You're just missing issue 1, and whatever comes after issue 7. So we got 6 books here. I'll do them all at $10. $10 on the Teen Titans. I have Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 20, number 21. Grab both at $4. $4 on the pair. 20 and 21. $4. I got Booster Gold number 2, number 4, number 6, number 7, number 8. If you want all these Booster Golds, it's going to be 2, 4, 5, $10 on the set. Lost Odyssey. I don't even remember this game. Huh. $10. I have the X-Force Annual number 1. That's going to go for $2. Supergirl number 4. Number 6 is going to go for $4. Superman New Krypton number 1 is going to go for $2. Birds of Prey number 81, number 82, number 84, number 85, number 87, number 88, number 89, and number 90. Grab it all. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. This is all going to go for $15. $15. And then I got the Avengers Dark Reign one shot. This is going to go for $2. Power Man and Iron Fist number 15 is going for $2. Punisher Max number 16, number 17, number 18, number 19, number 20, number 21, number 22, number 23, number 24, number 25. This is a killer run. 26, 27, 28, 29, and number 30. You got some full runs here, like full story arcs here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 issues of The Punisher. That's a $30 value right here. $30 value. How about we just do it at 25? 25 for Punisher Max run. That is a gorgeous set of books right there. You got 3 parts of Mother Russia. Then you got Black is White, the entire run of that. And then you got another run here, The Slavers. All 6 parts of that. 2 full runs of the Punisher Max at $25. 2.5. That is a solid run of books. And again, we have Magneto number 1 and number 2 here. So 2 is going to go for $2. I'm going to do my cover for my number 1 at cover because that's what I'm into it for. I'm just selling that cover at this point. Tried to do it at a FOMO at 8, didn't move. Now I just want to get, just want to come out of it. Worst case scenario, I build out the set and sell it off as a big bundle set. But this is written by J.M. DeMatteis, who's actually one of my mentors. He was an editor on a book I wrote called Marx, which was about my grandfather. And that'll be coming back to Kickstarter this year. We're going to be putting out a new edition of the book. We've never brought Marx to Kickstarter before, so I'm really excited to see what that does for us. So we're going to do Magneto number 1 and 2 right now for just $6, written by J.M. DeMatteis, the guy who edited the book about my grandfather, and who also wrote a lot of X-Men, Spider-Man, and everything. And he's tackling Magneto here. And this is an 80s era Magneto when he became the leader of the X-Men. And that's kind of the start of the run there. All right. So we're going to take another commercial break right now. And when we come back, we're going to finish out the rest of the show. I'm going to keep showing you those $2 books, see if we can make some deals between now and when we close up shop in about less than 30 minutes. I'll see you guys in just a moment.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! With Nancy McCann. And Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.
All right, guys, welcome back to the last 30 minutes of our show here. Just want to thank everybody who has come by to shop with me tonight. We've moved some stuff here, and I'm always happy about that. We're on a new slot, and we're still kind of getting adjusted to everything. But just to let you guys know, I do have – did I give David Moore this? No, I didn't. So David Moore gets the Red Ram. I still have – between now and the end of our show, a couple copies left of the Red Ram. Spend $10 with me and you unlock a copy. So far we've moved 3. Let's see if we can get rid of these last 3. We got just a couple more, or we got just the last stretch of the show to go here before we close up shop for the night. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern on my channel. We'll be showcasing a lot of these books again. So if you didn't have a chance to claim it today, you might have another chance tomorrow. We'll see. So from all of this stuff up here, is there anything that I'd want to put up on eBay? Giving a look at it, the only thing I probably, no. I was thinking that Thor, because this run here was really hot because this is where we saw Gore the God Butcher come in. So there was a point when there was a lot of speculation on this. His first appearance is actually the issue before this issue too. So this is kind of like an early Gore the God Butcher run or appearance. Let's look online. What's this going for? Thor God of Thunder 3. Wow, $10. $10 book. Yeah, this is definitely going up on eBay. If we're not selling this for $2, that's going up on eBay. I'll do that tonight. Anything else I can do that with? Nah, I think I'm okay. Maybe these Fantastic Fours. No. Most of these I just stay at 2 with. Yeah, I did interview J.M. DeMatteis on Batman Day. That was a really fun experience. A really fun experience on the experience. If you guys haven't hit that like or subscribe button yet, please do. The Experience is a channel that I've been broadcasting on since its inception in 2021. Very early on in its inception. I was one of the first shows. I wasn't the first show. I was kind of like the second initial lineup of showrunners on here. And initially I came on here with my interview broadcast show, and then as I got more used to sales, actually once I bought Kyle's collection from him, that was sort of the point where he was like, all right, let's get you on the Experience to sell. And that took a couple months, and then ever since then I've been working with the Experience very closely, and I'm very proud of everything that the Experience has accomplished so far and everything that we're working towards. I'm honored to be a part of the team, not just as a broadcaster, but as somebody that is contributing to the newsletter, and I really feel like I'm a part of a community and something that's really growing here. And it's a lot of great minds behind all this. Jen King, she's one of my mentors in sales. Whenever I got a question about the business, I know I can always rely on her to give me the answer, and an honest answer. And she's ever the optimist and a very hardworking person, and that's the kind of people I want to be surrounded with. We look at what happened in December with a lot of comic shops closing up. I have to say that the biggest inspiration for me was meeting Lorena, because Lorena was mentioning that she closed her local comic shop closed up. And what does that mean? It means that I'm now servicing Lorena, and that's awesome. That's so good for me. So I like to look at that as an opportunity. And the one thing too, it's some people have this from the creative side, which is a very different view than the seller side. Every creator wants to save comics with their ideas. But the thing is the comics don't need saving. Comics will be around forever. They will outlive all of us, I promise you that. But the most important thing is that we just give it our all. That we don't try and save an industry, but to tell the best stories we can and to make it as fun as possible for our audience, so that more people are reading and enjoying comics and coming on here and complaining about how expensive they are. Even though I'm selling them for low prices. Shut up! Shut up, everybody! This is what happens in the final 20 minutes of the show. Onrie loses it. Absolutely. It works because of you guys, first and foremost. It's the community. It is 100% community, and that's what I love. I like being a part of a community. I have to say, the first 10 years of my career were probably the loneliest, because I was doing all these conventions, and I wasn't really connecting with a lot of people, because I was just kind of coming to these shows doing my thing and moving on to the next thing. I actually kind of had a grudge with the comic book industry because of how poorly our work was treated in the direct market. I fell into doing conventions because I put a lot of stake into thinking that I could distribute my books through Diamond, that was the way to distribute comics. That was the only way to make it work. And I was unfortunately disappointed to find out that my books didn't sell well on Diamond. So now I had all this inventory. We're talking, 30,000 copies of the first 3 issues of Eastern Ship because I was a dummy and ordered so heavy. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of like trusting my gut instinct. There was nothing telling me that I needed to go one way or another other than my heart. That's all I could say about it. And that led me to realize after that, getting that sting by Diamond, and Diamond stung me a couple times after that too. Comics will break your heart, kid. That happened to me. But it also allowed me to realize that there was more than one avenue of distributing my work. And so I learned that by going to different conventions and realizing that I really enjoyed, talking with other people at conventions and sharing my work with them and pitching my book over and over again to show that it can sell, and it does sell. So there we go. Maybe that'll change one day for the retail standpoint, but I think I came in with rather high expectations, and truth is that there's a lot of content out there, and I'm just another creator. So coming into COVID, that was really kind of the point where I realized that if I wanted to stay in this business, then I needed to go into the area that interested me the most, and reselling is kind of one of those things that I'm constantly excited about. I agonize over my work, and I'm not sure I have what it takes to be the freelance guy, but I'm working on building up that confidence in myself, and it's really just a matter of not that I can't do it, but do I want to do it? Because I enjoy working on my own comics, but I also like selling them a lot. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of just winging it right now. Trying to figure it out. It's the truth. Yeah. No, Lorena, I'm serious. It means a lot to me that you're shopping here with me. Or even that you're just hanging out. I have Hyperion versus Nighthawk, number 2 of 4, number 3 of 4, and number 4 of 4. This is going to go for $6. I always go back to Wayne's World. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. And I always looked up to Wayne, and I was like, man, I want to do what Wayne does one day. And sure enough, I'm doing that. And it was just all accidental. I like to try and treat this show as something that's fun for you guys. Something you guys can laugh at while you're just hanging out. We got She-Hulk number 5 going for $2. I got Steve Rogers Captain America number 10 going for $2. I got the Trinity number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 going for $8. $8 on the run. Doctor Strange number 2. This is going to go for $2. Catwoman number 22. This is going to go for $2. Detective Comics 1022. That's $2. Batgirl 45. That's $2. What was that? Honor's pulling out the kitty claws. That's what's going on. I wish you guys could see this old school trailer I did for Warline. It was a joke video. It was like a gag trailer. I'll share it in the chat room in a little bit. I got Wonder Woman 755 going for $2. This is another variant cover here, so I think I could probably get more for it. This is get $5 on it. Black Panther Unconquered number 1. A variant to this is going to go for $2. Future State Flash number 1 going for $2. These, I would say, are both $5 books all day. And if they don't sell it here, then I'll probably recycle them again tomorrow. I'll give everybody another shot at these tomorrow. Guardians of the Galaxy number 15 is going to go for $2. Justice League number 12, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 22, number 20. You grab all of these, it's going to go for just $12. They went on guard with my Catwoman. Sometimes Bentley's ears like flap up when I do it. He's not here right now. He walked away. He's probably got to go potty pretty soon. Luckily, we're closing up. He's such a good dog. He's such an amazing dog. I don't know what I'd do without Bentley. He's such a stinker too. Like every time I cuddle with him, he just starts snoring so freaking loud. He's like, his whole body just vibrates. And I'm like, oh my God, stop the snoring. I just want to like poke him and be like, stop it. Don't do that. I got Invincible Iron Man number 6, number 7, number 8, number 11, number 12, number 13, number 15, number 20, and number 58. You want to grab this entire set here. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All 9, I'll do them all at 15. 15 on the United States. Tales of the Legion of Superheroes, number 350 is going to go for $2. Superman Metropolis, number 3 is $2. Incredible Hulk 64 is $2. Incredible Hulk 9, number 77, number 71 are all going to go for $6. $6? $8. We got some Bruce Jones Hulk too. That's some good stuff. $8 in Hulks. Got another Hyperion Nighthawk here. So it looks like we got the whole run here now. Hyperion is the part of the Squadron Supreme. He's kind of like Marvel's Superman, and Nighthawk is Marvel's Batman. So it's the two of them fighting each other. We got the full run here going for $8. Illustrated by Paul Galassi, written by Mark Guggenheim, who actually got to meet for the first time over at MegaCon. This might actually be worth reading. $8. Reading before I sell it. So next time I see that guy, oh yeah, hey, I remember reading this. And I can talk to him, and now we spark a conversation. It branches off from his work, and he tells me something about it that I didn't know. It's going to help me sell the book better in the future. I have Young Allies, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 6. You do all these books here, it's just $8. $8 on the run. Secret 6, number 1, number 2, number 3. This is another killer run here, guys. Number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. Look at that cover. That cover is gorgeous. 12 issues of this book would be $24. We'll knock it down to 20. $20 on Secret 6, number 1 through 12. $20 on that. It's a killer deal. Future State, the Flash number 1. This is a variant cover here. It's pretty cool. Kira Andrews variant going for $2 now. It's another book I'll probably list on eBay. Green Lantern Future State number 1. This is going to go for $2. Guy Gardner and Jessica Cruz are featured in here. $2 on this right now. It's another book I'll probably list on eBay at some point if it doesn't sell. Sun Devils number 4 is going to go for $2. Marvel Contest of Champions 2, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I'm missing number 5, but I got these 4 here in great condition going for $8. That's a steal. I got Action Comics number 42, number 43, number 44, number 45, number 46, and number 47. If you grab all of these Superman books here, we got 2, 4, 6, all 6 at 12. Actually, I'll do all 6 at 10. All 6 at 10. Let's make a deal. Okay, we've got about 9 minutes left on the clock here. I kind of want to do something else here as we're kind of like approaching the end of the show here. I'm kind of thinking no, I think I'll stick with what we got here. I do need to showcase our FOMO books again. Too many of them remain. Let's go over those FOMOs one more time so you guys can see what you're missing out on. I have Alien 9. It's a variant edition here. It's going to go for $4. I have Venom Carnage Unleashed number 204. That's going to go for $8. Magneto number 1 and 2 is going to go for $6. Daredevil 100. We got a Mike Turner cover here going for $5. Fantastic Four Annual number 20. That's going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 797. That's going to go for $10 tonight. First Red Goblin. And Action Comics 1000. The Steve Root cover is going to go for $5. That's half off cover. And we got the Incredible Hulk number 1, this variant cover here going for just $5 tonight. Those are your FOMO books. You'll see them on the bottom row tomorrow, along with some other books that I'm going to try and move really quickly. We have Superman number 48 going for $2. Action Comics 49 is $2. I have Avengers versus Capcom number 10. That's going to go for $2. X-Men Noir number 3 is $2. Fantastic Four number 7 is $2. Swamp Thing number 20, 21, 23.1, and 24, and 25. If you grab all of these books here, 2, 4, 5, I'll do all of them at 10. All of them at 10. The X-Men Noir, I'm actually kind of shocked that no one is jumping on this. It's a cool variant here going for just $2. That's definitely something I would list on eBay. X Factor 28 is $2. Hawk and Dove number 11 and number 12 is $4. $4 on the run. New Superman number 10. Superman number 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 49, 50. If you grab all of these right now, it is 2, 4, 6, 7, all 7 at 14. Actually, I'll do all 7 at 12. All 7 at 12. New Superman number 10. It's back. Okay, I got Green Lantern Future State number 2. It's going to go for $2. Put this together. Cable, Force, X-Force and Cable 95. Not sure what issue this is. Going to go for $2. Looks like an annual or something. Jessica Jones number 2 and number 4. It's going to go for $4. $4 on the side. We got 3 minutes left on the clock. We will showcase a lot of these books again tomorrow, so don't worry. If you missed out tonight, there will be another opportunity to buy tomorrow on my channel. We'll switch things up. I'll be going on a little bit earlier. So we'll start tomorrow's show at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go on for 2 hours. Got an exciting show for you guys. I got Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 14. Robin plus Impulse, number 1 is $2. Fantastic Four, $5.38, $5.39, $5.40 are going to go for just $6. I got Fallen Sun, Wolverine, and the Avengers. These are more than just $2 books, guys. Going for $4. We got 2 minutes left on the clock here. I'm just going to finish out the show, and then we're going to call it a night. See if I can get to the bottom of the rack here. Fantastic Four 536 from Straczynski's run. Dr. Doom picks up Thor's hammer, and it looks like he's worthy. Grab both for $4. Young Avengers plus Runaways. All right, She-Hulk. Goes off to... Young Avengers and Runaways, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is all going to go for just $8, $8. I have Superheroes number 1. That's going to go for $2. Rocket Raccoon number 4. It's a variant cover. Number 5. I got Scotty Young on the cover. That's going to go for $4. Daredevil and Captain America, Dead on Arrival, number 1. She-Hulk, number 8. Got Greg Horn covers. These go for a lot more money. Spider-Man, number 12, 14, and 15. This is Web Spinner's Tales of Spider-Man. Sorry. Rocket Raccoon gets called. Okay. Daredevil. Cap. Just plug in the rest and we're done here. I have OCD. Didn't get through everything tonight, but we got some killer runs for tomorrow's episode. I have X-Men Noir number 4, going for $2. We'll add that to our X-Men stack here. X-Men Noir 3 and 4. X-Force number 15 and number 16. This is going to go for $4 as a set. Daydreamers 2 is going for $2. X-Force by Rob Liefeld is $2. And then we just need one more single issue here, and we got a double rack. Ultimate 6, number 1 is going to go for $2. And that is the end of today's show. Guys, thank you so much for everything. I will be back tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys later.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.